Okay, so first this happens and then Goldberg loses. Let's just cue it. What's up, everybody? Team Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Unless you're a Miami fan, because you know what? You got plenty to be joyful for already. And now guess what the cherry on top is? Now the cherry on top is you get to see a Nashville SC fan suffer even more. Because we got a game to talk about, and for the first time in a long, long time, it is a loss. Nashville SC lose to Inter Miami. Actually, let me rephrase that. Nashville SC lose to Lionel Messi. Actually, let me rephrase that just one more time. Joe Willis chokes us the game. We lose 2-1. Clearly, this was an emotional game. You know, coming into this, I was excited. You know why? Because all of the non-sports fans were going to watch this. All of the Messi bandwagoners were going to watch this match right here between two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. And yes, we are one of those teams, and we're better than Miami. We were better than them in terms of points coming into this match right here. So I knew a lot of fans were going to watch it. And from what we've seen from Nashville SC, you know what? Let's go back to not too long ago, when we beat the Philadelphia Union, the top team at that time in the East. We have a thrilling match. Even though no goals were scored until Hani, it was a thrilling match. And we played great in that match. And we capped off that match with Hani Mukhtar, my boy, scoring the game winner in extra time. DC United, just a few days later, in the quarterfinal of the U.S. Open Cup, down 2-0. We come back, score 5 straight goals. Surridge got 2 in there. And we advance to the semifinals. And now, playing Miami. On the road, yes, but our boys go, I knew that we were ready for this. And I was excited for this because I was so ready. I was so ready for when this match ended. I was ready for everybody to stop talking about Miami for just one moment, just 1 minute, and talk about us, Nashville SC, but that did not happen here. Once again, the Messi curse. This is unbelievable. You know what? I know I'm ranting here. Let me just say one more thing before I start, please. Is that when Miami and us, we are expansion brothers. We came into the MLS together. We owned Miami before Messi even decided to show up. Now that Messi is on Miami, he is taking it to us. And he's beating us every single time. And unfortunately, I have to talk about another game where not only Miami thrives, but Messi thrives. So let's go ahead and dive right in here. The first half, I was expecting fireworks. I think that we all were, because these are, again, two very hot teams. Nashville SC, you all know this story, 15 straight unbeaten. As for Miami, 4 straight wins for them. So you're coming off of an embarrassing loss to PSG in the Club World Cup. Miami, they had something to prove. Absolutely. And they have been doing that through the last 4 matches coming into this one. We had something to prove as well. So, in this first half, to start, we definitely had some chances. Both clubs did. 6 minutes, Sam Surridge, he had a chance. It was right there. He had a chance to score. But Sam, he was just a step behind, which that would be a common theme. And I will address Sam Surridge later, but that was the start of Sam Surridge just being just a tad too late there. 8th minute, Suarez, he had a similar chance for Miami, but Joe Willis, thankfully, he was there to clean that up. Joe Willis, Joe and Ustari, the 2 goaltenders here, I think that they knew that. Like, they knew that both of these clubs, like, they have guys that can score from all over the pitch. So both of them, for the majority of this match, had a lot of moments where like they came to the edge of the box to just like, you know what, just grab that ball, hold it tight like a baby when either Miami or us were on runs. So both teams were starting off hot. But something that I noticed here is that already the refs were starting to favor Messi and Miami. Why? Come on, we all know why. Messi, I can't even go on the lows without even looking at his face. Everyone loves him. I do not. So 16th minute. You know what? Hold on. Just 1 second here. I was watching that highlight with Messi in Montreal. They were showing it everywhere. How Messi, he made everybody look so silly. Well, you know what? No one on Montreal chose to do something about Messi. Tech said, God forbid he tries to do something. God forbid he tries to make a play like a competent midfielder. He fouls Messi trying to play this ball. And Leo gets a free kick. And I was like, no. It was almost like facing the inevitable. Because giving Messi a free kick is like fighting Thanos with a fly swatter. We all know how it's going to turn out. And Messi, I thought he was going to go high. He scored against the Revs on a free kick just a few days ago. And he does it again here. But this time, Messi, he somehow... He is working with the dark arts, folks. There's no way Leo Messi fires this ball in between a crowd of people. Grown men, he's shooting this ball in between, and it goes into the net. Miami is up 1. Again, it's facing the inevitable, but how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you get a ball, a soccer ball, one bigger than this one, in between a wall of human beings, big human beings, athletic people? How do you get that ball in between them into the net? And how do you time it? How do you do that? You see what he does to me, folks? This is what he does to me. Every single time. I just look at his stupid face. My mom was teasing me about it because, she knows how much I hate Leo Messi. And she kind of, just gives me a little tease every now and then. Like, oh, Messi. Oh, he's so great. Look at him scoring his pink uniform. I don't care about his pink jersey. I'm suffering here. Our uniform's way better. I don't care what anybody says. Now, towards stoppage time, I do think that we did do a better job in terms of possessing the ball and having chances. Like Miami, their backline, they were so compact in the box, which made it so complicated for Mukhtar and Surge to really get going. Like, I don't think I heard Honey Mukhtar's name mentioned, like, not even once, it felt like, in that first half. I mean, Miami... They did their job. They shut Honey down. Again, we did have some nice chances towards stoppage time of the first half. But to recap this first half, in terms of our opportunities, there were a lot of chances, whether it was Surge, Schaffelberg, whoever. There were a lot of moments where, like, either Nehar or someone, like, they would send that ball down and... again, to like Surge or Schaffelberg or like Hani Mukhtar, whoever. And they wouldn't try to shoot on the initial touch, which I do understand because, again, Miami, they weren't giving us anything. What I will say about that is, you know what, guys, sometimes it doesn't have to be too perfect. Like, it doesn't have to be this amazing, perfect shot. No. Like, sometimes it's just better to just take advantage of the momentum of the ball already coming to you and just shoot on your initial touch. I mean, going back to that DC match in the Open Cup, Nehar, he scored on a set piece. Now, could Nehar have gotten that ball down and tried to do, some fancy stuff? Maybe. And could he have scored? Maybe. But Nehar, he just chose to just shoot that ball in. I think that Surge or Schaffelberg, whoever, I think that they could have done that. I think... it would have been nicer to see Surridge just have a ball and then just shoot like right away instead of trying to do some like step over stuff. Like, that's just my opinion. But what have I always said about Nashville SC? What have we seen from us in a historic run of 15 matches unbeaten? Is that we come back. We find a way to contain, to rise to that challenge and make it a game once again. And we do it again here. 49th minute, Nahar with a beauty of a delivery. The dude is stepping up. I am loving that guy. He delivers it to Hani Mukhtar with a perfect header. My boy, he heads this ball in and the match is level. And I'm like, okay, this is where it is. This is when it happens. This is where we come back. We make SportsCenter and everybody, all the Messi lovers out there are like, whoa, wait a minute. What's this? What's this Nashville team? What are they doing? Who's this Hani Mukhtar guy? He's a former MVP. That's who he is. And he proved it again here with a beauty of a goal. An absolute cracker, if I do say so myself. Hani Mukhtar stepping up when he needs to. That's been a common theme for us throughout this epic run. And a common theme throughout this match is, again, these refs, they're favoring Messi, they're favoring Miami, because they love them so much. Oh, Miami, we can't. Oh. The refs just love them to death, and they love Miami to death, because so many times in this match, guys would get pushed down. It happened to Sam Surridge toward the end of the first half, and it happened to Jacob Schaffelberg. Soon after, we got that game-time goal, Segovia, who, bro, oh my gosh! How was this dude not thrown out? So many times! He pushed down Jacob Schaffelberg so many times, and now you're messing with my boy. Jacob Schaffelberg got fouled. Segovia obviously gets the yellow. Absolutely, I thought it should have been a red, because Jacob Schaffelberg, folks, I do not think that this was one of those soccer injuries where, like the guy stays down for a few minutes to try to get his teammates some water, and then he gets up and it's like, oh, it's an absolute miracle. No. Jacob Schaffelberg had to limp off. Muel was subbed in for him. And you know what, man, that really stinks. And it stinks even more that it was Jacob Schaffelberg, a guy who, during this great run that we've had, really hasn't been a part of it much. Because he's, of course, been off with Team Canada. But again, it just stinks because Jacob, he's been in and out of the lineup. And again, he had some nice runs, but he kept getting fouled. And the refs did nothing about it because they love Miami. And it's infuriating and it's unfair. And you know what? Just when we thought it could not get any worse. 62nd minute. But you know what? You're welcome, Montreal fans. You are welcome. Because that goal that Messi scored on y'all, I watched that everywhere. I saw it on every single platform, every single show. Everyone was playing it. They were like, oh, Messi, look at this amazing moment when he outmaneuvers just every single player on the field. And I go, man, you know what? What could be more embarrassing than that? Well, we top it. 62nd minute. Joe! I'm going to try to be calm. I'm really going to try to do it. Joe Willis, who's not a rookie, by the way. Just want to point that out. Makes a rookie error here. Joe Willis tries to make I don't know what he's trying to do, honestly. I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to just send this ball downfield, if he's trying to pass. I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't know why he did this. I don't know why he did anything in front of Messi. Joe Willis tries to kick this ball, but guess who's right in front of him? Leo Messi. Messi says, oh, I'll take that. I didn't know that Christmas came this early. Thank you. Messi, as soon as he got that ball, I knew it was over. I knew it. Because You can't give him those chances. You just can't do it. And Joe knows better. He has to know better. He's got mittens on his hands. He's got to know. Joe, just roll that ball. Just roll it, throw it, headbutt it. I don't care. Give it away from that guy. And why would he pass toward Messi? He could have passed toward the left side, where Leo is not. But he chose to pass it right to him. He probably just overlooked him, which that's a mistake. You cannot overlook Messi. You cannot. Leo scores his 5th straight match with a brace. That's the guy. That's the guy that Joe Willis overlooked. And Joe, I'm sorry, dude. And he knows this. That's on him. That is on him. Because you know what? For the rest of this match, I still think we played a very good second half. Despite this travesty of a goal. I mean, sure, it was still tough to maintain possession because at that point, Miami was playing keep away. You know why? Because they were afraid of what we were going to do with the ball if we had enough possession. If we had that ball just a little bit longer, what we could have done, we could have taken away 3 points from Miami, and nobody would even talk about it. Because who's going to talk about a match where Leo Messi tied? Who's going to talk about that? No one's going to talk about that. None of the major sports networks are going to talk about a draw. You know what? I couldn't even enjoy a nice mini bagel with cream cheese watching SportsCenter without seeing Leo Messi on there showing his highlights and how amazing that he is. I can't even enjoy breakfast now because Leo Messi and Miami were all over my TV and they were showing how Miami, they had this great performance against Nashville SC. Our performance. Let's talk about us for one moment. Again, despite this, I'm just not even going to try to not even mention it. I'm just going to be like, despite that moment, I still think we played a great second half. Again, the possession was not great just overall for us in this match. We had 46.8 of the possession, but we still got some nice shots. We still had some set pieces, and we came close. We did. Oh, we came so close. But again, the end result is a loss for Nashville SC. Again, our first loss in a very long time. Our first loss since April 19th. So you know what? I'm going to do what I always do when I watch my favorite team lose. Even in a match like this where it's devastating and we could have gotten some points out of it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be zen. And you know what? We're going to take this and we're going to throw it away like that. And we're going to be done with it. Because, you know what? I'm not worried about this. No. I'm not worried about it. This is a lesson. We will learn. We will grow. And we will get better. Because, you know what? We have to. We have to move on. Because the season moves on. We got another tough opponent coming into our place. The Columbus Crew. Right now, it is a battle in the East right now. There's so many good teams in the Eastern Conference. We played one of them yesterday as I'm filming this, and we're going to play another great one on Wednesday. So boys, let's just learn, let's move on, and Joe Willis, that's your free pass, buddy. That's your free pass. This happens again, get you out of there, get Schwacky in there, and see what he can do. But then that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And a honey salute to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go boys and go!